No, not right
Cause
now.
I mean, this man he said it. I mean, no one put a gun to his head or cornered him. He said that he, like, he got money, so he like grab pussy. That's what he said.
Well, he said grab no pussy.
He said it though. I mean, he said it. But I'm saying that. But the point I'm making is that but it was a fact. But it mattered. It didn't matter to these people at all that he said this. You feel
now, he still
facts don't really mean a damn thing.
On top of that, we don't know what's going to happen because he still got 2 people charging him for assault.
Oh well, he got a whole lot of shit going on right now.
They couldn't take him to court because he's president at the time.
But see, back to those state's attorneys you was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You got 2 more of them. Young black is on his ass right now. Letitia James in New York and the chick down here in Georgia. She just opened the investigation on him for him
trying to steal the votes.
For him cornering that dude.
And
pardon them 11,000 votes. Oh yeah, they on his ass.
That was crazy.
They on his ass.
Plus 1.
Yeah, they on him. Yeah, he got price to pay. But yo, it only makes sense though. Why you think this man was going to all kind of extremes to win this election?
Right.
I told you this 2 years ago that he got to win. Because if he don't win, he going to jail.
Right.
So this is why
he ready to lose some money.
It ain't got nothing to do with no money. Fuck his money. Fuck that money. We talking about his freedom. He knew. He knew all the things that he did, all the lines he crossed, all the people he crossed, that it was going to be a price to pay. It was going to be a price to pay. He just couldn't do it because he was a sitting president. You can't arrest a sitting president. But outside of that, the minute that he was going to be a civilian, the 1201, January the 20th, he knew what was coming with it. He knew.
Right.
How you think you get somebody to go down here and you tell somebody to go down here and take the... You send the vice president in there to do something he's not even... Technically, he can't even do. To overturn... Man, this man is crazy, man. Then you just send thousands of people down there to do something that ain't been done since what, 1861? Storm the goddamn Capitol? Come on, man, this is crazy. People done died. And this is what I don't understand is, why is it more being done? Who gonna be liable for these deaths?
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. People died. Now, if we went out and robbed a bank,
right,
and we in a getaway car, 4 of us get away in a getaway car, but in the midst of us getting away, we blow through a red light, and somebody crash, and they die.
Right.
Who you think they gonna hold liable for that death?
Shit, us.
Exactly. Well, so I'm trying to figure out like how we had 5 people die. Yet we still don't have anybody arrested for murder.
Right.
No one has been arrested for murder.
You know what could be so easy? Who you can really charge? If you want to debate on you can't charge them, guess what? You can charge the same motherfuckers they came to the rally with. Charge them.
I mean,
the same people they came to the rally
I
with.
don't understand.
Charge them with
I don't understand how no one has been charged.
Because just like you said,
I'm bewildered about this.
If me and you go out there and we break law and the police kill one of us, we gonna get charged with that murder. Bro.
What I'm saying is we blow through a red light and they crash. We ain't hit nobody. We ain't touch nobody. We ain't do none of that.
Right.
We just robbed a bank. But if we get caught, we getting armed robbery. You know what I'm saying? A murder for whoever it was that died, and you know what I'm saying? With it being done in a felony, you understand what I'm saying? Man, come on, man, committing a felony, come on, man. I don't understand this, man. You don't even hear them say nothing about the murder. You don't hear them say nothing about nobody being charged for these murders.
Right.
And it's got me crazy, man. I'm telling you, I watch this shit every day, all day, man, and just waiting for the day for them to say, well, we charging this person for murder. Y'all arresting all these people, but what are y'all arresting them for? Nobody getting arrested for these people dying? Because had y'all not gone to the Capitol, they wouldn't have died.
Wouldn't have died.
So somebody has to be held liable.
That's right.
So I don't know, man.
Shot on camera.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Something got to
be done. Like I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know how this shit is working. I don't know how this shit works. But it sure ain't working the way it worked around in the hood. I can tell you that. It sure don't work that way.
Yeah, but we got DAs, man. That's all over this country. Got the young cat up there in Ferguson. Right now, listen. If you listening to us in Philly, or you got family in Philly that can vote up in Philly, please re-elect the DA up in Philadelphia.
Well, they need him because it's terrible up that motherfucker now too. Right?
And he's doing the same thing that she's doing here, releasing a lot of innocent people and releasing people.
Clear.
Yes.
Yeah, and releasing people that should not still be locked up. Like that guy he was locked up since he was 15 years old. He 80-something years old now. He just got out. That man just over 60-something years in prison, yo.
Life is over. He must have just did what Brooks did in Shawshank.
Just getting out, yo. So re-elect that DA up there. Re-elect Larry, the DA, up there in Philly, man. Re-elect him. He most definitely being re-elected, man.
Well, Mook, I'm gonna do
What
something.
was that?
That's the dude.
I'm gonna do something today, sure.
Oh, before we get go
I'm gonna take over, get to the yams today.
hold on, before we get to the game, we gotta send a shout out to NASA, yo. We gotta
Oh yeah,
Forgot about NASA.
NASA. Yes.
I seen that shit up on the joint, man. I ain't remember no goddamn NASA.
No,
man.
yo, you have to. Yo, listen to
Hey, you know,
this.
black lady was involved in that too, yo.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen to this, yo.
I'm
this,
with it then.
This is the most.
The engineering part of it. Never
Yo,
been involved in it.
this is the most.
I forgot her
amazing,
name. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but shouts out to you.
This shit is the most amazing shit ever, yo. What's that shit with 110 million miles away? Something like that? Yo, this goddamn machine.
This ain't got nothing to do with the space shit that Trump got, is it?
No, this the joint that just landed the other
She
day.
just landed, yo.
Okay.
They just landed on Mars.
That Space Force
Listen,
shit
yo.
is some bullshit.
The
This
what?
shit,
Space Force.
this shit travels
Oh,
over
yeah.
12,000 miles per hour, yo.
That's a lot.
12,000 miles. I couldn't even imagine what that looked like.
You gonna
The
kick yourself.
Perseverance rover.
what I'm
That's what
saying?
it was called. The Perseverance.
Yeah, the rover.
The
yeah.
rover.
Yeah. So,
Not the Range Rover.
so what they basically trying to
But
do,
y'all, people tell me about the Range Rover.
it's a certain part of Mars that's supposed to have life on it 39 million years ago.
Exactly.
And they sent this thing there to look in this specific area of Mars for them to see if life ever lived, if they find anything fossils or
Fossil
anything
food or
that,
anything like that.
anything like that.
Water, stuff
to
like
see if it was ever
A living
life living there.
life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, y'all? I don't want to take this off there, but I want to give a moment of silence, man, because this man is a hero, and I don't think that he get the respect as he should. This is the day that Malcolm X was assassinated.
Was it?
Yeah, so I want to just give a moment of silence. Yeah, this was the day that he was assassinated, man. I don't think he get the respect that he should get out there, man. You know what I mean? Like people always, I tell everybody this all the time. People always say that, you know, he trouble and things like that, and that's not.
I watched an interview with his sister.
That's bull. They say Martin Luther King was trouble. They say Malcolm was trouble. They say Fred Hammond was trouble. It wasn't trouble. They wasn't trouble. But you know what all three of them had in common? Unity. They was pulling people from different races, different creeds, backgrounds, everything. So they fed them.
They were visionaries.
They
man.
fed them. They wasn't trouble. And like John Lewis said, they was causing good trouble. But they fed them. Anybody that can unionize, they fed you. They fear you, ladies and gentlemen. They fear you. Stop.
It just
Stop being feared.
It goes to show you how much fear that it will generate when you have people of your own kind and in your own circle that fear you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Elijah, Muhammad, he feared him,
Right.
so he had to go. You understand what I'm saying? I just watched a documentary on his sister. They interviewed her. Then they interviewed her again. She's older now. It was very interesting. Very interesting. She was talking about how like when he went to jail, once he came home, he was just talking. She was just saying, cause she raised him. She raised him, and she was saying that this guy was. She said this kid was the most respectful man that I've ever seen in my life. You know what I'm saying? She said never disrespected me in any kind of way, never gave me any problems. You know what I'm saying? She said, but it's just that he was special. She was saying. She said he was just one of them guys. He wasn't taking no shit from nobody. You know what I'm saying? And he knew where and what he wanted in life and out of life. You know what I'm saying? So the steps that he took, it just the way he went about. That's just like a lot of people don't know. He couldn't stand Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
he hated Martin Luther King.
Yeah, he thought he
was soft.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said this in the interview. He said, man, I thought
I mean,
he said he was soft. He said
Martin Luther King, no, but then they became.
Yeah. He said he said any man, he said, cause in the Quran, it says that, you know, an eye for an eye. You know what I'm saying? He was saying basically that, you know, you keep talking about nonviolence when your head getting split like a watermelon. No,
right.
We not going for that. He said, I'm not going for that. We not going for that. You split our head, we gonna split yours. That's what he said in his interview. You know what I'm saying? So he was very. If you never really got into him, Malcolm X, man, do your dirt on him. He was sharp, man. The man was
very intelligent, man.
The man was sharp. He was intelligent
and fearless.
He was from both sides of the street. He knew both sides of from the political side and the hood side. Cause the man was a hustler his whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before he became Malcolm X, he was a hustler.
Right.
So he understood the streets from both sides of both sides of the aisle. And that's what they feared, man. That's what they feared.
That's right. And that's what I try to tell
people.
He
could bring people together, and he had people understanding that we not standing for this.
And you have people that feed into that, and that is so untrue. They are not trouble, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
They are not trouble by a long shot.
And like I say to people all the time, the difference with King and X, they wanted the same goal. They just went about getting it the different ways. They just took different paths to get there. They were gonna meet at the oak tree, you know what I'm saying, at high noon, but they were gonna just take different paths to get there.
Yeah.
So that's why they both had to go.
Yeah.
You know, the white folks understood what they brought to the table. And what this would mean if they unionized black folks. And what King did on the March on Washington was, at that time, was remarkable and just astronomical. You talking 60s? I mean, to bring that many people together, it was just astronomical. And what the misconception is that it wasn't just white or black folks. There was as many white folks at the March on Washington as it was black. You know what I'm saying? And so now you talking about integrating. So now you got to go. He got to go. He was a problem.
That's what I'm talking about. You unionizing this country, man. You are a problem because it doesn't fit into their scheme of things.
Yeah.
And the thing here in America, how they divide us by race. They start race wars. They can't do religion war here like they do over across seas. No. They do the religion war across seas. They do race war here. Most European countries, they do a race war. Most other countries, they do religion. Yeah. That's how they divide the world. Stop fearing. Don't fear nobody but your God.
Facts.
Before we get into the yams, I want to send a not shout out to the Texas mayor for his buffoonery and the shit he said.
Man, he blaming everything but the child of God.
Fend for yourself. This motherfucker retarded, man.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Did he resign?
Yes, he resigned.
This is the only one thing that I wanted to even talk about. And I totally forgot it, and I'm glad you said that. But we need to hit that for fucking Ted Cruz.
Yeah, boy.
Ted Cruz.
Go ahead, Rocket Sean. You good?
You are the Bama of the week. Week. Man, this man is terrible, man. Yeah, he all on TV with these fake apologies. Man, everybody can see straight through you, Slim. You got your entire state. People dying. People in here is, man, you got people sleeping in cars, dying from carbon monoxide, freezing to death in their homes, pipes bursting everywhere. People in here, man, I watch people take the baseboard off the floors and put it in the fireplace to stay warm. People burning their clothes, kids' toys.
Burning that fence, taking that fence apart.
Tearing the fence up. Yeah. Just to stay warm. And what you do, you take your family, pack a bag, and get on a plane to go to Cancun.
No, hold on. What's the excuse? What was the excuse?
No, his daughters. His excuse was his daughters.
He was dropping them off.
Exactly. Like your wife ain't confident enough to get on a plane with your two daughters and go on down to Cancun.
He was dropping them off.
But hold up.
This motherfucker's only strong to buy.
Hold on. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. So you already know what these people. They always gonna backtrack. Oh yeah, well the minute I sat down on the plane, I just knew it wasn't right. No, bitch, you knew it wasn't right when you realized on that plane that you was being filmed and had them pictures taken of you.
Right.
And then you saw it on your phone, or you on that plane, on internet, all over social media. That's when you realize that, oh yeah, it wasn't right for me to be on the plane. And so, it's just the minute that I sat down, I just knew it wasn't right. That people back here are freezing and dying and losing everything, and then I'm flying. So what I did, I just flew over, got my family one there. Mind you, in the Ritz-Carlton, $309 a night. Now, I made sure I put them in there on, Wednesday evening, then for them to leave Sunday. You know what I'm saying? While everybody else is back here dying and freezing. Your constituents, all the ones that voted for you. Right. I mean, you the senator. That means Texas. These are all your constituents. Right. You're not the mayor of Austin. You're not the mayor of Dallas. You're not the mayor of San Antonio. Fort Worth. Corporate. These are your constituents. Everybody in the state of Texas.
Hold up. Listen to what he said though. This is his words verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
That's Ted Cruz or the mayor?
This the mayor. My fault. The mayor.
Okay.
No one owes you nor your family anything. Nor is the local government responsible to support you during these times like this. Sink or swim is your choice.
Somebody should take that bitch outside and put a 30-06 rifle. Don't even take no pistol.
What did they say?
Don't even take no pistol.
No, what did he say?
Trump
take him in the back. Take him in the backyard.
Take him in the backyard and shoot him.
Take him out back and shoot him.
But that's too good for him. Y'all do that. Y'all can have that.
Damn.
I'm the type motherfucker. Give me a guy like him. Let me tie him to the back of a pickup truck and drag this motherfucker for 6 miles. Like, how are you the mayor and you have the audacity, man, to say something like this out of your mouth about people that's dying? All because of all you greedy ass Republicans down there in Texas want to stay deregulated. See, this is what happens when you stay deregulated. This is what happens when you want to be greedy, so nobody can get in your business about all the people you fuck over.
Yeah.
This is what happens. See, if you was regulated, then you'd be on somebody else's grid. So when yours went down, then you'd have been still covered.
Right.
But because you want to deregulate, and y'all are the only people on your own grid. You got the eastern part of the country and the western part of the country, all on 2 different grids. And then you have Texas. There's only 3 grids in the entire country. And Texas got one of their own.
He talking to
so
you.
This is what happens. This is what happens.
You cocksuckers.
When you want to deregulate, because you want to keep screwing people over anytime you feel like it, and there ain't nothing nobody can say about it.
And trying to pocket everything you can.
Exactly. And there's nothing you can say. And can't nobody come down on you about it. But see, this is what happened. But y'all people are terrible because y'all knew in 2011 that y'all needed to do this.
But guess who they can't blame it on? The Democrats.
Oh yeah.
They ain't running shit.
Don't run nothing in Texas. Never have. Never have. And it kills them. It kills them. See y'all will let Trump put all y'all in the
They
trick
trying to
bag.
blame it on anybody now.
This man in here trying to blame it on. The governor tried to blame it on something that the Democrats are trying to.
The wind fans talking about they froze up.
And he's talking about something. No, it's something that the Democrats trying to pass now. It ain't even in law yet. But he blaming it on that. It ain't even law yet. Like, yo, these people are terrible.
Republicans keeping it real.
That's what they terrible.
One of the black people thing to keep it real. They keeping it real and real. They coming out saying, "Fuck all the bullshit. This is how I feel."
But they froze up. But
it don't matter. But that's only 10% of their energy though. This is what people don't understand. They keep blaming it. But see, it's no different what Trump did. They'll keep throwing something at you and throwing something at you to make you start to believe that. Yeah, the when things did freeze up. And y'all knew that. They told y'all back in 2011 that they needed to be done and needed to be heaters and they needed to be insulated. Y'all knew since 2011. You understand what I'm saying? Then when y'all done got the coldest weather y'all done had since the 1800s. Y'all didn't know what to do. Y'all didn't know what to do. So now y'all leave all these people out here to just try to figure something out. So now you got
they
people.
They do it like did us, like the water company. They blame us.
Oh yeah,
they did all the bullshit. Yeah. But yeah, you go get meters from Florida.
Then you
and put them in.
And they don't know where they ain't no winner. And they fuck up.
Then they go here and then now what people don't realize is that now that the energy is back on, people are getting astronomical.
But they say it's off and on. They ain't even 100%.
The people getting bills for $8,000, $6,000. The energy bill.
Why?
Since the witch company came back on, they putting all this on the constituents, the people that live in.
They making them pay for all
this
shit.
It's crazy.
Baltimore City water department.
It's crazy, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something else.
Crazy. Texas fucked up right now.
All you Dallas Cowgirl fans, I'm gonna talk about that owner, how he's capitalizing off of this whole pandemic down there in Texas and raising the prices of the energy.
Oh dang! They said what about they said the hotels fucking Ramadas $600 to $700 a night.
It's crazy. And you know what though?
They gouging.
You know what?
Because of what's going on.
But you know what? And I know nothing ain't gonna happen because the DA is a Republican down there. Well, not the district, but the attorney general down there.
Shit, who ain't no Republican?
I know ain't nothing gonna happen down there. But you know what though? I hope
anything with end on it.
I pray to God, man, and I'm gonna pray about this, that the Justice Department of the United States go after all them companies and penalize them good.
But see, the only way they can do that is
good.
The only way they can do that is just like here in Maryland when they price gouge when things like this happen. Maryland was doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? A bottle of alcohol was $8 in the store.
But you know who did that?
A bottle of alcohol. I mean, 16 ounces, $8. Yeah.
So let's say
Maryland is not one of the states where you can get in trouble for price gouging, they do it.
Well,
so Texas, I'm sure, is the same way. If they're Republicans,
now Frost said he was going after them. So you see how that shit changed fast. When he said he was going at him for that shit changed fast. Then I gotta give it up to Frost, man. He holding them dickheads accountable.
Yeah.